We're asked to use the mean value theorem to determine where the instantaneous rate of change is equivalent to the average rate of change. And so the things we need to do is we need to find, well, what is the average rate of change on this interval? We're given an interval from 0 to 3, and we're given a function, y equals root 3x. And so I know that I'm going to have to find the average rate of change, and to do that, I'm going to use my average rate of change formula, f of b minus f of a over b minus a. In this case, that's going to be f of 3 minus f of 0 over 3 minus 0, which will be the square root of 3 times 3 minus the square root of 3 times 0 over 3 minus 0, which is just 3, right, equals here. 3 times 3 is 9, the square root of 9 minus the square root of 0 over 3. We know the square root of 9 is 3, 3 minus 0 is 3, so 3 over 3. And so we get that the average rate of change is equal to 1. Now we need to find where the instantaneous rate of change is equal to that average rate of change, where it's equal to 1. Remember, every time we hear instantaneous rate of change, we want to think the derivative. So when is the derivative equal to 1? Well, we have to find the derivative of the square root of 3x. So if f of x equals the square root of 3x, and I'm going to rewrite this as 3x to the power of 1/2, what is f prime of x? In order to find f prime of x, I'm going to have to apply the chain rule. So I'm going to take that 1/2, put it on the outside, 1/2 times 3x to the negative 1/2 times the derivative of what's on the inside. The derivative of 3x is just 3. So this, I'm going to maneuver things around. 3 times 1/2 is 3 over 2 times 3x to the negative 1/2. And since that's to the negative 1/2, I'm going to put that in the denominator. So we'll get 3 over 2 times, and 1/2 as an exponent is the same as square root, the square root of 3x. So that's f prime of x. And so we need to find, when is that going to be equal to 1? So we say 1 equals 3 over 2 root 3x. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 root 3x so I can get rid of that denominator. Times 2 root 3x times 2 root 3x. And so we get 2 root 3x equals 3. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I get root 3x equals 3 over 2. To get rid of that radical, I'm going to square both sides. So I get 3x equals 9 over 4. Because when we square a fraction, we square the numerator and denominator. And then the last step is to divide by 3. So x equals 9 over 12. And I can reduce 9 over 12 to equal 3 over 4. And so here we see that our final answer, the x value, where the instantaneous rate of change is the same as the average rate of change, is when x equals 3 over 4.